Alright, good morning everyone. This is the first showing of Let's Be Honest, April 26, 2019, 1:34 a.m. To my right, I got Sai Sai, and to my left, I got Buck.
Yo.
Alrighty. So
New York.
So first off, we're gonna start off with a little introduction. Ladies first. Start off Sai Sai, aka Sai Sai, Saida.
Hi, my name is Saida, aka Sai Sai. I am 30. I'm gonna be 31, May 26th. Gemini's rule, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say a whole bunch of stuff that I might be embarrassed of when I wake up in the morning, because I'm gonna be drinking on this podcast, but it's all good.
Where you born in?
Open book. Where I was born?
Yeah, originally. Where you from originally?
No, I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx originally.
Oh.
Moved the Bronx is shitty. I don't care.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I moved to Queens when I was 12, and I've been living in Queens ever since until December 15th. Now I am a resident of Coney Island, Brooklyn, and I love it.
Where Brooklyn at?
Yes, Brooklyn beef. Who wants that?
Alright, cool.
Love Brooklyn.
I'm glad you represented.
Yes, I got everything around me, and I live around a whole bunch of Asians and Russians, so we all good.
So you getting that good fried dog rice? I hear that.
I don't eat Chinese food. Not dirty Chinese food.
What?
I don't eat dirty Chinese food.
Classy.
Man, Buck is the complete opposite. He was raised off that joint.
I love it. I love that fried rice, but I don't eat dirty Chinese food.
I think honestly, Buck ate so much Chinese food, me and him combined, I think we could crap a dog out. We could make a fight over.
I'm on keto's diet. We're gonna get into that soon.
Wait, quick question.
Keto.
For the Chinese, is dog keto?
No, I'm doing no fucking keto.
Yo, but alright, Buck.
Alright, well, it's your boy Buck. I'm 30, about to be 31 May 28th. I'm also a Gemini.
Yeah.
Two Geminis.
Brooklyn native, you already know. Let me see, diehard Giants fan. I love sleep and I love alcohol. And I think the only thing that I love more than alcohol is probably women. But
I hear that.
I am in a relationship, so yeah, I don't love them that much anymore because I only love my lady.
How long you been in a relationship for, bro?
We've been messing with each other for 3 years, but officially 2.
Okay.
So,
Alright,
Okay.
officially, yeah.
What about you, Sai Sai?
I am in a relationship. June 30th is gonna make 6 years.
Jesus Christ.
But I've known him since I was 22, so I think that's like 8-9 years.
Damn.
We was just fucking, and then 2013 we made it official.
So that dick is good if he stayed around for that long.
Yes, it's good. That's good.
Wow.
Gets the job done.
8 or 9 years, so 20, 21, 22. Is he like your first? He popped your cherry?
Virginity wise?
Yeah.
No, absolutely
She said,
not.
"No, I've been fucking.
I've been fucking since I was 17.
17.
17.
Yo, we are too much alike. Yo,
Damn,
I swear to God,
crazy.
our birthdays are close.
Yeah.
We both lost our virginity at the same time.
Y'all on
We
the same track.
Okay, so do you still keep in contact with the person you lost your virginity with?
Not at all.
When was the last time you seen them?
That same day, I lost my virginity.
Are you serious?
All right, funny story. So I think this was when I was 17. I had to be like 2006. I'm guessing somewhere around that time, whatever. So I met her off of MySpace. Yeah, that's when MySpace was popping. Shout out to Tom. He's the reason why I lost my virginity. So so we met off MySpace. My sister was away for college. Now, I'm young, and back then I was on some good boy shit. I was like, I'm away for marriage.
As we all were.
Yeah.
It was like good boy.
Not me, I couldn't wait.
I was a pussy. I was like, I'm going to wait for marriage. I'm going to, do it the right way, all that bullshit. Yeah, gay, I know. Yeah, but so we talking. She was like, yo, I'm horny. I want to come over, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, cool. She comes over. First time I'm ever getting pussy, she just gets right to the point. We go to my sister's room because my room was junky. I made up some lie.
You fucked in your sister's bed?
Yeah, my sister was away for custody.
I lost my virginity on his mother's bed, so.
Well,
Making love and love. There's a song about this. Making love
So see, so she came over. We kind of got right to the point. I never forget. I looked at the clock. It was 5:00 p.m. 5:07. I was done. So I'm feeling like the man. Yeah, hey, it was the first time. It was the first time.
Like time of cherry pop. Like you know what I mean? Like you know.
Don't get it twisted. Now that I'm 30, going on 31, another chick might get that 7 minutes, but that's a whole different story. So listen. So yeah. So you know, I'm finished. I got my nut. I'm happier than a pig and shit. For some reason, son told me to go look out that window right there. I see my mom pulling up in the red Kia, getting out, and I said, "Oh shit!" You know, when you're young, you can't have girls at the crib.
Yeah, of course.
That's like
no company at all.
So I'm like, "Oh shit, yo!" I told her, "Yo, you gotta get the fuck out of here right now. My mom is coming down." Yo, when I tell you, I picked this bitch shit up, threw it out the back door. Now, thank goodness I have 2 doors, cause I'd have been fucked. Yo, threw her stuff in the back door. Literally, as soon as that door, she heard that door close. My mom came in. I'm sitting there ass naked. She like, "What's wrong with you, kid?" I was like, "Oh, I'm about to take a shower." You know, just throw it off the head, and I was just like, "Wow." And she said, "Well, the sex was good, but I'm not coming back. I don't like how you treated me." And I couldn't even be mad at it because I was like, if that was me, I would have been mad. I'm in the hallway getting dressed. I'm fucking naked. But yeah, that was my virginity story. But nonetheless, I miss you, Denise. That's some good pussy. But
my virginity story. I'll never forget. It was November 17th because I'm a girl and I remember everything. Guys, y'all probably wouldn't remember, but it was November 17th, and it's so crazy. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to embarrass him. But when I lost my virginity, I was like, "That's it."
Wait, you still know him?
Yes.
You see him on the regular?
Oh.
I see him recently.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of
I'd have been like, "What up, quick draw?"
No, but you know, it's not that he was quick, but I was just like, "That's it? That's nothing."
Wait, question. Was y'all the same age?
I was 17. I want to say maybe 20. 19, 20. I want to say.
That was around the same.
Yes, but.
Was he experienced or was he just?
No, he was experienced. But
I mean, that good what?
But it was just like. I was like, that was it? I was like, that was not. I was expecting pain, cramp, bleeding, throwing up from shit that I hear, but I'm just like, that was it? So.
Weather the storm.
So, exactly. So, it's not until I got with my second sexual partner that I said, "Oh, this is sex. this is sex right here." He fucked me. If this is what fuck means, he fucked me. Like that was sex.
So wait, did you feel the cramps and pains and all that stuff with this
I didn't feel. I felt the pain. I felt the cramps. I didn't throw up, but it was like, "Oh, this is what sex is about." Because when I was with my first, I just was like.
Well, you got to remember, you have that extremely tight virgin pussy that has never been touched, and if you was well turned on, I'm sure it was.
I was well turned on, but it was just like.
Yeah, but see, women will never understand what men have to go through. Now, women criticize men for coming quick, but you don't have a penis, so you don't understand that sensational feeling that we feel when we first slide in. Now, for the girls who have tight vaginas. That's a plus. When it's tight and it's wet like that and it's warm, that's another thing. When it's warm like that oven, when it's not too hot but it's just like, oh shit, like
it's just well regulated. Yeah.
Oh my fucking heat, God. You sit there,
heat, like,
you stroking and you like, what the fuck? This is different.
I wish I had
like, yo, if you had it, you would be like, oh, then you see why men put up with half of the crazy shit y'all do, because it's like, I like that feeling. I want that again.
Yeah.
Not necessarily all the shit that comes out your mouth, but that.
It's a form of drugs. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like this. It sounds extreme, but it's like that warm feeling. Like I can see why. Like
warm apple pie.
Yeah, and it's just.
I want to dig.
And it's just like, yo, why? Like how are you doing this to me?
See,
we don't do shit.
And it's crazy too. And it's like I have bad luck. Like I always meet crazy chicks, and it's like it's always that same situation. And it's like I meet chicks that are like crazy to the point where it's like, yo, Pat, like after we're done, like, and you piss me off, you're I'm gonna slash your car tires, all 4 of your tires. And I'm gonna throw it in your car. Yeah.
He
said, yeah, I guess.
I guess.
Nah, well,
I ain't gonna.
Thank goodness them bitches was scared of me for whatever
So,
reason.
Yeah, that's good.
I got a question for y'all. When's the first time y'all gave head?
Shit.
Son, I had to been like 20.
No, it was that same time when I lost my virginity.
Yeah, I
ain't
have
no
to say I was
pussy.
probably like around 20 or something like that. I remember that because, let's see, like the girl, I think she was like, yo, she was like some off the street chick. I'm not even gonna lie, and she was like, yo, it's like, yo, so what do you want to do? So like, you know me, like, you know, I'm like, at that time I was really like this nice shy guy. I was really like, okay, well, you know, what are you gonna do? Like, I was never perverted like that. Like, it took me a while to get like to me as I am now, and I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'll just taste it. I'll see what's going on. You know what I mean? So I tasted it, whatever, and you know.
You have Jamaican and half Haitian, so I know Jamaicans don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I was half like effed up about that. I was reserved about that, but yeah, but I was like, yeah.
But my body's telling me yeah.
So I mean, you know, luckily for me, she was like legit. Like it wasn't like PU City or anything like that. It was really
Yeah, them bitches,
really cool.
they need to work on that.
Actually, because of that now, like I have appreciation when a chick is like water. So like, yeah, like it's a standard now. So the standard for me is like if she's water.
No, as an adult, it should be. Nobody, like I said, and I say this shit all the time at work, wherever. Everybody's like, oh, but everything throws off your pH balance, this and this and that, and I get that. But as an adult, you know, there's different ways, you know, to take care of yourself. There's different platforms on how to take care of yourself. So that should never be an issue. Now, certain things, unexpected things might occur. Okay, cool, that's, you know, but you should not be smelling like a fish market.
No.
Every day and then have an excuse. Well,
No.
this and that. No.
No.
Take care of yourself. I've messed with a ton of women who I can honestly say I've never smoked them. And I'm talking about, and this is even after being out for multiple hours. And it's like, you know, shit happens.
Yeah,
sometimes shit, and it's
true.
like, damn, this bitch ain't got no smell. Now you know when growing up, you like, oh, the room smell like sex. That kind of used to be like a weird little
Like
cup.
a
Oh, it
badge
smell
of honor.
like
Yeah.
But now it's like, no, bitch, I want my
That's
room
a
to
fact.
smell like how
you left
yeah,
me.
like before, yeah.
And that's crazy. It was actually
It was cool. Like, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I watched a lot of porno, and I'm gonna be honest. I watched
So you
porno.
didn't know how to suck that dick at first?
I watched porno as a child. I'm talking about like 14, 15. I've always been horny.
Fucking pervert.
I'm pervert.
God.
Pervert.
Just degenerate. Oh my God.
Pervert. I remember my dad was working midnight at work, and fucking channel 63 was the Playboy channel on the fucking cable, and my uncle caught me.
Cable vision?
Wait,
Cable vision.
so wait, you had the
Good
legs
times.
cocked up, you was...
No, I wasn't doing all that. I didn't know nothing about masturbation, but I was watching it. And my uncle, his room is in the back. So for him to get to the kitchen, he had to walk from the kitchen
So you didn't think
all the way to the
to
front. He's caught me and told my father
as he
that
should.
what I was doing, I mean, I was just watching. I wasn't doing nothing with myself. And I couldn't go and see the Spice Girls movie the next day.
Well, you know what? He probably saved you pain and agony from having to watch that shit.
No, I love the Spice Girls movie. I was a Spice Girls fan. That's my shit. I was always scared of
gotta
Spice.
sleep with Todd.
I was a Spice Girls fan, and my uncle caught me watching porno, and I would never forget the scene. I don't know if he caught me in that scene, but it was two girls in the bathroom, and it was a bottle of lotion. And you know when you buy the lotion from the store, like it has the tube on top, but when it gets to the bottom, it gets skinny, like it's like skinny and sharp. She was fucking playing with her pussy with the skinny part.
Okay, question.
Wait, on the video?
Yes, and I don't know if he's caught me at that part, but I got my father ain't beat my ass, but I got a lesson, and you're not. How the fuck you mad at me because I saw porno?
So wait, let me ask you this. What genre of porn was it? And was it
Lesbian.
Caucasian? And was it... Or
Two
was
white
it
bitches.
little anorexic bitches with the
Two
rib shot.
white bitches
because that's all
in
available
the
back then.
bathroom.
No, but
Yeah.
now these white girls are on the come up. They giving y'all black girls stiff competition. And I know black girls... Hold on.
Yeah.
Black girls are quick to say... Hold on, listen to this. Like, oh, they getting butt in check. No, you go over there to Atlantic and Borum on a Monday afternoon around 7 to 8 o'clock. These are regular white girls, ass jiggling and everything, and it's all natural. You can, because you can tell when it's fake and you can tell when it's real. These white girls, they've been eating as good as the black girls. I mean, some of them you can't trust because they think the fucking 5 spot. Anybody who knows or is familiar with Brooklyn and knows what the 5 spot is, they think that's real soul food. But yeah, but that's besides the point.
Yeah,
nonetheless, these white girls are on the come up now. Like I said, I don't think I can ever date a white girl, but one of my favorite genre of porns is the what is it, Pog?
Pog, yeah.
Fat ass white girl. Shout out Jessica.
Girl,
Hey Jessica, love you, boo.
Lexus, Texas.
No, but yo, a lot of these girls, a lot of these white girls are getting bodies, and a lot of them are not going to DR to get their body done. It's all natural, and like I said, the girls that get their body done, I feel like it's obvious with a lot of them. Yeah. There's no way you can have a massive ass like that with some skinny ass thighs. Yeah. That just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. Now, like I said, I'm always going to be a fan of my ebony queens. I love,
newbies.
But I love all thickness. It doesn't matter the race. But yeah, these white girls are making a come up on.
All right. So okay. We done talking about the other topic with the virginities and all that stuff. Lost my virginity at 17, sucked dick when I was 22, whatever.
Patrick sucked dick when he was 22
did
too.
Did you like it when you sucked it? Or did you just like...
I was fiending to suck dick.
You were?
Really?
Where the fuck was you when I was...
And that's the beautiful thing. And that's the beautiful part.
Because I used to watch pornos on it. So I was fiending to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So I don't know if I was the greatest, but I was fiending to do it.
World's greatest?
Yeah.
Well, use teeth.
I don't know.
Oh, you
to be honest, I don't know. But I don't think I used, because I saw so many pornos on it. I'm like,
because the first time I got had, it was bad teeth, and that really turned me off from like.
I don't know. But I was fiending to do that, and I saw enough pornos that I wanted to do it. But the person I did it on was a fucking asshole. But anyway,
she was like, "Yeah, baby." He was like putting.
No. Oh my God. So this nigga. I used to work, like, I never spoke to him again, but that was the first person dick I ever sucked, and whatever, it is what it is, but...
First of many?
First of many.
Wait, and you know what's funny? Like, it's funny that you brought up the cheating or whatever, because it's funny because, like, nowadays, I feel like you don't even have to lie. You can be extremely honest. If a girl wants to fuck you, she's gonna...
Of course.
She's gonna fuck you regardless. But, nonetheless, it's like, when you're honest, I feel like you get a lot further than having to go through the lies and lies. Now, like I said, there's niggas that lie and still, the chicks is gonna stay regardless, but it's like... I don't see the point in lying. It's like, look, I have a girl. This is what it is. Either you're with it or you're not. Every girl's going to be on saying, I don't mess with guys in relationship. Just give it time. Like, I think women say that to kind of make themselves at ease or feel
safe face.
That's people karma.
Like karma to who? Maybe the person in a relationship. Yeah. If I'm single, listen. If I am single, I'm not gonna feel guilty or bad about dealing with someone in a relationship, because at the end of the day, it's their job to stop whatever happened. Yeah. So if I'm single, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's karma to me because I knew they was in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. I have no ties to anybody. I'm not gonna feel guilty. I'm just being honest. But now, like I said, and even vice versa, because people will say, oh well, what if that was your girl and she was cheating? You wouldn't. I'm gonna be mad at her. I'm dating her. I'm not fucking the person that she's dealing with.
Exactly.
That they didn't know. And even if they did know, I'm not gonna be mad at them because they're just doing what any other man would do to a chick that's offering them pussy, honestly. I mean,
but you're a man though.
I'm a man. Men and women think completely different, but like I said, I'm not gonna get because women are angels and perfect.
We are.
All the way through.
Yeah.
But men, you guys are dogs.
Yeah, women are the new dogs because they are a lot worse than us men. They actually make us look like angels nowadays. Like I said, 2019.
When the fuck that happened?
Oh, this is 2019. This ain't fucking 1950 when women was wholesome and had standards and morals. A lot of women don't have that anymore.
Let me tell you something. I've been such a good girlfriend for so long, for the past 6 years. If me and my boyfriend don't work out, I'm going to be a straight whore.
And I want you to be a straight whore. And
I don't mean whore as fucking the fucking first person that says hello to me, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. Fuck out of here. Because y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't.
So what do women do? Women don't contribute.
We chill. If we are, we chill. If we are into somebody that we genuinely love and we genuinely care about, we're gonna make sure that you're good at all times. But y'all niggas don't do that because y'all selfish.
I think I need to introduce you to a couple of my homegirls, and then you might think differently.
Whatever.
I think you'd be like, damn, maybe these niggas that I thought was fucked up ain't that bad after meeting these bitches. Because, like I said, women are a lot slicker. Like I said,
we never get caught.
Women can get caught and tell a nigga, and the nigga be like, how could you do this? And they be like, no, it wasn't even like that. Now, mind you, we know what our eyes seen, but as men, women know how to finesse shit so good that it's like, damn,
Y'all
all right, maybe this bitch is telling me.
Y'all dumb.
I'm not dumb.
Y'all are gonna get caught regardless. Y'all are dumb. Y'all let shit slip. Y'all go past your head. With females, we already know the deal. We know our nigga. We know the deal. So no, y'all are dumb. Men always get caught. Women never get caught because y'all are dumb. Y'all don't know how to play opposition.
This is one of the times I will not argue with you. Men are dumb.
Dumb as fuck.
Men do them, but they don't pay attention to the signs. Like I said, one of the most interesting things that I feel like my girl was throwing a sub at me, and she said, "Oh, you don't pay attention." Now, mind you, with the kind of work that I do, and just me being me, I pay attention to everything. Now, whether I decide to say something about it, it's a whole different story. But I pay attention to everything. I'm not dumb by any means, but I'll let you, because like I said, you do you, I'll do me.
Yeah, you can't you can't jump on every little thing. You can't. They become overbearing as a man. Exactly. Because especially when a man does it, it's very heavy-handed when we jump on every little thing, and then that's when we go back into like the 1900s and stuff like that, where a man is like jumping on everything. Like, you doing what? Like, we don't want to be overbearing like that. We don't want to be like our past forefathers and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's why we want to play it cool. We want to be cool. We, a lot of us are cool, but we're not gonna be like, on you, because we see you look at a guy twice or whatever like that. You know that you looked at a guy twice because you have something with him on the low, and I know that you have something going on with that guy. I'm not gonna press you on that because one, I gotta maintain my composure. I'm not gonna lose my frame. And two, honestly, I can't control what you're doing. This is a new age. I can't control what you do and what you don't do. You know what I mean? If you're gonna step out and stuff like that, I have no concrete proof right now. All I have is an eye look. I'm not gonna jump down your throat over an eye look.
Exactly. And like I said, I just feel like morals and values and everything is missing nowadays, and that's why a lot of relationships have failed or don't work. But like I said, that's going to be another topic for another day. Because, like I said, relationships. Relationships. That's a very broad topic. You talk about a lot of different aspects in it, but like I said, it's interesting to see how women think, how men think, and just how shit comes together. Because I feel like it's just one big game, and you got to know how to play it. People don't like to see it like that, but it is a game.
Yeah, it's a give and take.
It's most definitely a game, and you just got to know how to play it. Yeah. Women run game, men run game, and it's just a matter of who's better at it at the end of the day to keep each other happy.
I agree with that. I agree. Yeah, because there's a lot of that back and forth where men aren't perfect and women sure as hell aren't perfect.
No, we're not.
Yeah, so a lot of the times I notice that a lot of women, they're in a relationship with a guy.
I wanna cut you off. What is the perfect woman for you as a man?
The perfect woman for me?
Because you said women ain't perfect, men ain't perfect. So what's the perfect woman for you?
Like I said, nobody's perfect, but what I'm willing to accept and deal with. I mean, like I said, I'm simple. I don't think I don't need one of them bitches that you see on Love and Hip Hop. I just need a girl that cook, genuinely cared for me. We spend time going dates, like, just the simple shit. Like I said.
But having a date with somebody, you can have a date with anybody. You can have a date with somebody you meet on POF or whatever. What is the perfect woman for you? What would make you say, I'm gonna put a ring on this?
Well,
because I don't want to go nowhere.
Well, let me get that shit clear right now. I'm not putting a ring on nothing because I don't believe in marriage. Well, that's not to say in the future.
What?
Yeah, I don't believe in marriage.
How?
I just don't.
You want somebody to be a baby mother or your girlfriend forever?
I mean, hey.
Not for
What the fuck you mean, hey?
Like I said, I just don't believe in it. Just because society tells you, oh yeah, you should get married, and this is what. No,
what's
it's not
in
for
your
everybody.
feeling in your
yeah,
heart.
and I don't believe in it. Like I said, I feel like people get brainwashed and they just want to do it just because they hear everybody else do it. I don't believe in
And
that.
that's a big issue that's happening in society.
No.
Society plays a big part in
That's
it.
a big issue.
Let me tell you something. If I'm in a relationship with you and I'm cooking for you, I am doing all my wifely duties, I'm making sure that you are good, and you know that I am loyal. If I have your kid, I don't want to be a baby mother forever. Especially if I'm holding you down, hell fucking no.
So it's a title for you. Because nothing changes. Nothing really
changes. Okay, it could be the title. Yes, I will agree with you that. I went from your girlfriend, fiance to your wife. But it's just that I know, even though you have a boyfriend and I know you're not going anywhere, like if I'm doing all the wifely duties, it's just the point. If something happens to you or something happens to me, that I know that you're financially stable and I am financially stable. It has nothing to do with the title. Being married.
The benefits then.
Being married comes with a lot. A lot. I am your wife. Your mother, your father, your sisters and brothers can't tell me shit because I am your wife.
Yeah, and I don't know how much I agree or like that aspect of it neither, but...
I hear what both of you are saying, but to me, honestly, it seems like when it comes to commitment, like, as far as a guy's concerned, like, you know what Keith is saying right now, like, yo, I don't feel in my heart that I'd actually commit to a woman like that to marry her.
Really?
Yo, and he's saying that right now, and it's like, and I get where he's coming from with that. As far as I'm concerned, and this is me personally, if I see a woman and we're in a relationship or whatever, honestly, I feel personally that she has to give a part of herself to extreme where it's like, I feel comfortable for putting myself out there. Because it's not just about sex. Because I even know chicks that we work with, so, and they be like, oh, I cook, I have sex, whatever, and, you know, I do laundry, and I'm like, that's so shallow. That's so shallow, because I get that from anyone.
Who do that
I could pay a woman to do that for me, you know what I mean? Like, that's true. That's crazy.
No.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, that's insane that you're gonna talk like that, like, oh, like, that's the big ticket, but at the same time, like, yo, anybody could do that for me, so why should I give myself to you marriage? I'm giving you my name. I'm giving you access to half of me. You know what I'm saying? In marriage.
Well, why wouldn't you want to give me your last name?
I wouldn't want to give that to you because I don't feel you've earned it.
What? Earned it? And you know what? That's so fucked up because what makes you think that the bullshit that y'all niggas do, that you earn me?
But then why would you want to marry me in the first place?
Exactly. See?
It's okay. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, get your thoughts together. He called you because, like I said,
he called me. But if you know that you are dealing with somebody that is a genuinely good woman, then why not?
Why not? Again, I'm telling you this. Like, I could be a genuinely good person. Like, how many guys have you given a chance, right? I'll put it like this. I'm a genuinely good guy. How many chicks give me a chance on the regular? Especially where we're at. How many give me a good chance? I'm a genuinely good guy, but that doesn't mean anything for them to actually give me a chance. So just for you being a genuinely good girl, why should, you know, whoever you're with commit to you like that?
You have to establish yourself above and beyond what the regular standard is because, like I said, everybody wants to be a wife but don't really know what it takes or, you know, entails to be a wife. Okay. What? Oh, yeah, they don't really know what it is to be a wife. And like I said, I feel like shit's changed so much from back then to now that everybody just wants the title. One of my friends, she said, one of the realest things she said about marriage with her is more so just for the benefits.
So then, I don't know. You might be fucking with somebody that, what benefits? Health insurance?
Whether it be insurance, whatever whatever marriage benefits come with, that's what. And she was like, honestly, because like I said, after a while, and people like to be naive or don't like to see the reality of it, love dies out after a while. So what are you staying with the person for? And like I said, they just want to make sure that they're well compensated and taken care of once everything's said and done.
And then at the end of the day, that really just benefits the woman.
Or whoever the breadwinner is, honestly, because that's the person who's not the breadwinner is going to benefit more so than the other.
Right.
Like I said, that's from the legal aspect.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's, even though we're in the 21st century, women empowerment laws, the majority of the time it's going to be the guy that's going to be the one who's going to end up taking the majority of the time. It's going to be the guy that's on the crappy end of that.
Yeah, women never really have to go through any of the major consequences of marriage, and that's why they're so eager to get into it. And like I said, unless you have rare cases where, like, who is it, Mary J. Blige, where I guess, she's the breadwinner.
And she said she's not marrying nobody else unless they are rich, because she's not taking care of no man.
Okay. And guess who says that?
Okay.
A lot of other men say that.
Okay, but when men say it, it's a bad thing.
It's a double
but
standard.
Then, like I said, when a woman says it, oh yeah, girl, but when a man says it, he's wrong for feeling that way.
No, if you establish yourself by yourself, and you have so much things that you can lose, I get that.
So would you sign a prenup?
If I was successful?
No. You're a man that's successful. You're just the regular average Joe. You work, whatever. You're a man, he's, whatever. He's $1 billion company. He has a lot to lose. And he's saying, you know what? I love you, Saida, but I just would feel more comfortable marrying you with this prenup, whatever. Would you be okay with it, honestly speaking?
Okay, this is the Gemini coming out of me because I see the balance and everything. I get it. I wasn't there with you in the struggle. I was there with you when you were building yourself or building your brand or whatever you were doing. So if you want to protect your money and protect yourself, I get that. No problem. We can do a prenup because you probably met me when I had a regular 9 to 5. But now we have kids.
Well, that's different. If you have kids, then the courts are already going to look out for you anyway.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I don't want half of what you got. I don't need all of that.
Are you just saying that because it sounds good, or do you genuinely?
No, I genuinely feel that way because I wasn't. If I wasn't with you when I ain't have shit, you ain't have shit. I'm giving you ideas. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Babe, go here because they're looking for fucking models to model here and do this or whatever. If I didn't give you that influence and I didn't give you that
push,
that fucking kick in your ass. Then no, if I met you when you was already established, it's okay. But if I met you when you wasn't shit, and I helped you to get where you were, and I influenced you to do the shit that you do, absolutely I want a fucking prenup.
Well, you don't want the prenup.
Yeah, you wouldn't want
to. No,
because then you'd be entitled to have whatever.
Yeah, you would be entitled to have it.
However that goes, you're giving me my half.
Yeah, because then
if I helped you, you're giving me my half.
And then I'd agree.
But if I met you when you was already successful, whatever, and you decide you don't want a prenup, I give you that because I ain't help you to get where you are. But if I helped you and put in that fucking work along with you, but you're the face of what the fuck I see or whatever, absolutely.
Yeah, but you see how it changes into a money thing, and it's I should get happy because. But then where's the love aspect of it, right? Now, I'm not saying what you're suggesting. I'm speaking in general. Mm-hmm. Now, like I said, the whole love aspect went out the conversation, and everything was, if I was here and I was there, I should get happy.
If I was there, absolutely.
But this a lot of the times, this is what marriage really is. It's just how that person can take care of the next person. People fail to realize. Now, like I said, that's not to say the people that want to get married, I would never knock them for wanting to get married. I mean, marriage can be a beautiful thing. But like I said, nowadays it's just become more of a greed and like, what can I get from it type thing. And I really don't care for it.
And that sucks. I think marriage should just be out of love.
Yeah, it should, but that's not the reality of it. That's not the world that we live in nowadays.
And you know who marriage really works for nowadays? And it's usually, and not to say this the wrong way, but it usually goes for the outcast. Like the people with like that tatted up, like weirdo circus freak, like, who really have no ties to society itself. Just two people. It's just me and you against the world. Those are the type of people that are actually thriving in marriage. Because it's like when you're a part of the general populace, there's too many people for you to compare to. So it's like it's easier for you to disassociate yourself from your spouse. You know what I mean? But if you're in a relationship where you and your spouse are just complete weirdos, detached from society, the norms of society, it's easy for you because now you have something in common. You have a common denominator between the both of you, outside of children, even if you don't have kids.
2019, those are rare cases, though.
What, without kids?
No, I'm saying like everything that you was just explaining,
Well,
like the genuine love. Those are like that's rare cases nowadays.
Yeah,
that's how I see it personally.
But one thing with marriage is that a lot of people don't realize is that they're very. It's one of those things where it's like it's a very selfless union. Whether you're a man or a woman or whatever, it's a very selfless union. And a lot of people come into it for very selfish reasons. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up. I think it should be out of love.
Yeah, it should be.
It should be out of love. That's ideally.
If I'm with you for a certain amount of time and I see that I could spend the rest of my life with you, why not?
Right.
Yeah, but okay, and that's another thing, right? Because like I said, the honeymoon stage where everything's perfect, everything's good.
Yeah.
Everybody gets caught up like, oh yeah, no, it's not going to stay like that. After the first year, okay, now I'm kind of starting to see this person's real side. After the 5th year, yo, this motherfucker's annoying. I love them, but they're annoying. After the 10th year, I don't even want to be with this motherfucker, but we both benefit from each other because they pay half the rent, I pay half the rent, so now we're just comfortable. After year 20, it's like, why are we even here? Like,
and that's an issue that I have with the whole marriage thing. Like, people be forcing. Like, I've been in a situation where somebody's like, yo, let's get married. Like, yo, we need to get married ASAP. But it's like, you see, but it's like, you know what I'm talking about.
You can't rush a marriage.
But then it's like and then it's like,
do that.
I can't rush a marriage.
And the crazy part is that I was like, yo, let's not get married. The girl needed surgery, and I was like, yo, I'll see if I get you on my medical plan. I was like, yo, I could cover you, and I'll look out for you when you're like go through the surgery. She was like, no, I want to get married. So you rather marry a guy that wouldn't even look out for you, that you needed surgery, but me just wanting to be with you without marriage. You'd rather risk your life with some guy who would marry you but wouldn't even look out for your health or your well-being. You know what I mean? And that's like that title was so important.
Yeah, and see, another thing that women don't understand is that there's other things that could come into play or take place when, all right, even if I don't marry you and we've been dealing with each other for however long and things have been good or whatever, I could sit there and put you in my will. I could, do certain things where you'll still be compensated. Right. It's not like you're just forgotten and like, oh, if I pass, you're not going to get anything. No, because if you're an intricate part of my life, where especially if we have kids, yeah, you're going to be well taken care of. Because obviously I dealt with you for this long to be like, you know what? Yeah, she's that valuable for me to stay with her.
Right.
Yo, I'll put you in my will. I'll do other things where,
to
like
compensate
I said, you'll be compensated for.
But
I still don't feel like marriage has to be that main thing. And a lot of people make marriage seem like the plateau, and I'm just like, it's kind of sad. Yeah. Now, like I said, that's just how I think. There's going to be a lot of people who go against what I say, and that's cool.
Yeah.
We're entitled to our own opinions, but a lot of people never really tell me what's the difference between a regular relationship and marriage. And like I said, I feel like the only real difference is the legal aspect of it and the ring that you wear.
Yeah, ramifications.
Like, yeah, exactly. Besides those little things, marriage does not stop cheating. Marriage does not stop arguments. There's certain things, like I said, marriage is just, like I said, the title changes. The problems that existed in a relationship are still going to exist in a marriage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no real difference in what it is besides the title. But like I said, that's something that could be argued. Like I said, a lot of people's not going to see my perspective, and that's cool. I'm open to hear other people's stuff, but it just, to me, there's no real difference.
I feel
but,
it. Yeah.
Like I said.
But on this note, let's just take a quick break and get back to it. Let's be honest. All right, guys, we're back. All right, so far so good. And Sai Sai and Buck, we've been out here for like almost an hour now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. I mean, it's our first one. And, I think we touched on an array of stuff, like, at least getting an idea, or at least a whiff of what we're about, or at least, where we're from.
We're raw, And we just talk how we feel. And this is what this podcast is going to be about. We're just going to talk a whole lot of shit. And thank you for the listeners that listened to our first podcast. And we appreciate you. And I hope you come back for more because it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be real raw and real raunchy. Please tune in. Like I said, show us some love. Just come back. Like I said, you're going to have different perspective on a lot of different topics. Should be very interesting. So, and like I said, if y'all have any ideas, hit us up. Let us know. We'll talk about whatever. But yeah, just show us that love.
Yo, y'all got any Instagrams or something you want people to hit you up on or something?
Of
or
course.
Like your social media?
My social media is lady. I hope y'all know how to spell lady _ Sai Sai SAI. Y'all can hit me up anytime. And y'all can bring different ideas to the table. And we going to talk about it. And it's going to be 100% how we feel. Real shit. That's what we do.
Yeah, my Instagram is Buck5028, BUCKFIFTY 28. Hit me up, send me a friend request, I'll add you. But we also all gonna have a joint page. Once that comes out, we'll throw that out there too.
Yeah.
And Patrick, what's yours?
Yeah, you catch me at _master_Patrick. That's my IG. And let's see, Facebook. Let's see, I'm like regular Rex Bantam. Yeah, don't ask me why. That's for another time. But yeah, if anything, reach out to that. If anything, I think our overall for this podcast is gonna be maybe to be Let's Be Honest, or if it, I don't know. I mean, yo, honestly, I want to hear your opinion on that too. But right now, I think it's Let's Be Honest. You know, after dark. You know, maybe. You know, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, just know we not gonna let y'all down. We gonna talk from some real shit, and we gonna say things that y'all think about, but y'all don't say it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Y'all don't say it, cause we gonna say it.
Yeah.
We don't hold shit back. We all humans, and it is what it is.
Yeah. Also, I know he's not here tonight. But shout out to Willie Frito. He's going to be on the shows with us. Yeah, his punk ass fell asleep. He had to be responsible and work. Willie also gives good insights. Very intelligent young man. He's going to give a lot of good insight to a lot of these topics too. So like I said, the next time that you hear us, hopefully he'll be with us. And, you know, like I said, it'll be us four. So like I said, give us your feedback. Let us know if we did good the first episode, what we could clean up on. And yeah, like I said, we're just going to be talking about a bunch of stuff that hopefully appeals to y'all and we could give a lot of insight to.
Yes, definitely.
Right? So,
Yo.
Peace.
Peace. Let's be honest.